Man, you ever burned your finger on a light bulb?
Not in a long time because I'm a grown up and I
Oh,
know that light is hot.
man, all right. Normally, you know how you can just kind of tap it, right? And I don't
You
know why
just
I call
palmed it,
myself.
didn't you?
Yeah, man, I call
Palmed the
myself. I'm gonna be a He
whole
Man.
freaking thing. What's
I'm
wrong
gonna
with
grab
you?
the whole thing. Man, I burnt the hell out of my two fingers, man. On my two index fingers. I'm gonna need some aloe vera or something, man. It's fine. Ain't leave no mark or nothing. Yeah.
Crazy. Why you didn't have a towel or
I
something?
don't know. Cause I'm a
Man.
man.
Yeah, okay, man.
That's why you're needed around, Mika. He needs you. I don't know if she can
Man.
hear me.
Yeah.
I hope she can
Lee
hear me.
said that's why you're needed around here. Yeah.
Clearly.
Right. When I do dumb stuff
Burning
like that.
hands,
Right. That's right.
can't cook.
No.
Wow. Wow. We gonna stop this rumor right now. He said I can't cook. I can cook. I can cook, damn it. I also don't do it often. I can cook.
Where did you get that idea?
The hell you preach. Yeah, man.
Trying to get him to do it more often.
Right. No doubt. No doubt, man. But we live, man. We are live, man. Let's talk about some things, Lee. We ain't talked in a minute, man. Hope everybody had a great day. We're not gonna hold you too long. You know, we know y'all tired from work. Your boss to get on your goddamn nerves. You know what I'm saying? You want to chill and unwind, and hopefully we can provide a little entertainment for you within these next hour here, man. But your boy JC got my dog Lee, the teacher. What's going on, bro?
What up?
What's happening with you, man?
Nothing, I mean, it's been like it's always been. It's just been doing a whole lot of nothing, working out, relaxing, little cooking here and there, and that's it. I don't. It's weird because I'll look on social media and see some like my friends and everything, and they're going on trips and stuff, and I'm like, damn, am I that horrible of a person that I just don't go anywhere? Like that I've because. Shout out to Sheila. She just got back from a cruise and shit, and it's like, damn, I don't go nowhere. Like, is that like, am I bad for not going anywhere, for like not exactly going on vacations and shit? It's
Man,
weird.
I'll say this. I don't think there's a bad thing because you are doing things to kind of the working out and doing things that you like to do to make you happy, right? So that's in a way, in a way you still kind of taking care of yourself in that matter of speaking. But man, you definitely, bro. I would say you got to go somewhere, man. Even if it's not far. You know what I'm saying? Just get out of the city. Get out of Memphis for a minute. Hell, go across the bridge. Go to West Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Just to get out of the town, man. To kind of just give you a new perspective on things, man.
I might need to, because I mean, I even have friends of mine telling me about going to what is it, Hot Springs, just for like a weekend and
Yeah,
stuff, and just
you
having
should
fun
do
with
that.
that. But I need to, yeah, I can't. I've been out of town. I went to my daughter's graduate high school graduation and stuff. So I haven't just been in Memphis and done
Right,
nothing, just like sat in my
right.
house all day like a straight up hermit loser. Like, I've left the state.
Hey, hey, well check this out, man. Let's go to Africa, bro. I'm trying to go to Africa next year. What's happening?
Let's go.
Hey, look, I'm not, Africa's not on the list for me next year, but it is on the list for me next year. And I'm
What's
actually,
that?
this is a legit thing that's going to happen. I am finally, after 45 years on this planet, I am going to Trinidad with my mom.
Word.
Yeah, I asked my mom. I said, when are you going? When's the next time you're going to Trinidad? And she was like, either late February, mid March, something like that.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm going with you.
Okay.
So
shout
I'm
out
gonna
to Mars,
start.
man.
I'm
Yeah.
starting that process. Make sure I get my passport, the whole
Okay.
thing. That's I'm putting it out there, and I'm
Dig
going.
that. Dig that, man. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. Hey, man. Hey, shout out to everybody that's checking in right now, man. Y'all join in on the conversation. Share your comments. We're gonna talk about a few things this evening. You know, so I want to know how y'all feeling out there, man. It's July the 11th. You know, let me know how y'all doing out there, man. Y'all good? Is everybody good in the city, man? You know, it's a lot going on, you know, in our city for real, man. But just shout. I want to know how you feeling, man. You know, just shout yourself out, man. Jump in the comments. Let me know what's going on, man. Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day at work, man? You know what I'm talking about? Did you go to work? Did you go to work today,
Do
man?
you still have a job?
You still have a job. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Sheila? The homie Sheila, man. Sheila done moved away and everything, man.
Moved away, went on a cruise.
I ain't, man. She out here living her life, man. I ain't mad at her though. I ain't mad. What's up, Sheila? You know what I'm talking about? She went on a cruise. She ran around the Mississippi River. You know, she
just went up and down
Right,
like 4 or 5 times.
Exactly. I ain't mad at you, Sheila. All right. That's still a cruise. That is still a cruise. You hear me? Going down Mississippi River. I ain't mad at you. Shit, man. Life is to be lived. I know that's right. Man. Yeah, shout out to the homie Sheila, man. But hey, we got some things to talk about, Lee. You know, our first of all, before we get into some topics, are we done with the Keke and Usher? Are we done with Keke Palmer and the Usher? All right.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Usher Raymond. Are we through with it now?
Yeah, we're done. We're done. I don't want.
We're done with it. You ain't got no more parting thoughts.
I have nothing to add on. I'm really done with it.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. All right. Because, you know, it's been going on for a minute now, man. Folks
It's
still talking
that's
about
the
it.
thing that's weird. Like, it's still going on. You know, she made her little statement, and that's like, cool. Okay, we good. Let's go.
Right.
He's
you know,
a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, that's
funny.
ultimately it. He's a bitch.
Right. It's funny how, you know, when things happen to celebrities and then, you know, once social media gets it, we just run with it, man. And we try to implement what happens in celebrity lives into ours. You know what I'm saying? Like, how we react in that situation. You know, I know we didn't get a chance to talk about it on this show, man. I talked about it on other platforms, and I'll say this, man. If that was my girl, she at Usher concert, and Usher want to sing to her, shit, I ain't tripping. I ain't mad. I'm gonna hold the camera. I'm taking video, pictures, the whole night. I'm singing along. I'm singing along with Usher, man. He's singing it. Hey, he's singing to my girl. I'm singing to her at the same time. We gonna be a duo. You hear me?
It's like I said in our group chat. Like, he's not in my top 100 of dudes that like strike fear into my heart of somebody that could take my woman. Like, Usher, like he's not in my top 250. I can think of 249 other people, men and women, that I would be more afraid of to take my woman than Usher. Like, he is not a threat.
Give me one, man.
Give you one?
Yeah.
I give you several. I know you mentioned a couple of them, but probably top of the list, Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Any party that got Jason Momoa at it, and my girl's like, "Oh, let's go," I'm gonna be like, "No."
I'm with you on that.
You sick.
I'm with you on that.
You ain't feeling good.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna give you a local threat that I think will give me a run for my money. Fucking Penny Hardaway. I don't know what it is about fucking Penny Hardaway,
Really?
but my girl is crazy about him, man.
Really?
Yes, like if we go, I can't even take her to a University of Memphis game, man.
That is interesting.
Ain't it, man?
That is a very shit. Okay, Penny. Okay, Penny and Mika.
You know what I'm saying? I can't take her to a U of M game or nothing.
You know who was one? This is way back in the day, and it was so funny with my son's mom. Oh, great. Now I can't remember. D'Angelo Williams, not D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Williams, when he was playing for the Tigers.
D'Angelo Williams.
D'Angelo Williams.
Yeah,
because they were driving
that's a cool
around.
dude, man.
He looks like he a cool
He's a
dude.
really nice guy, man. Anytime I've seen him, countless times and talked to him, man. But that's one cool dude, man. Yeah, D'Angelo Williams. Yeah, okay.
She
All
said
right.
like her and a friend was. She doesn't. She's not into college football like I am.
Mhm.
So she was on campus one day and saw him walking around and was like, "Hey, come here," and started talking to him. Had no idea who he was.
Right.
And just started talking to him. Her and a friend started talking to him. But of course, it didn't go on beyond that because she was with me at the time. But she
Yeah.
told me that. I was like, you was flirting with fucking D'Angelo Williams?
Yeah. It's like you see him in like the most random places. He pops
Right.
up, man. You could be going to your fucking doctor's appointment and D'Angelo Williams be in the elevator. You know what I'm saying? It's just so random. The places that I've seen this dude over the years, man. Each time, always been a class act, man. Penny Hardaway, class act. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I'm a little nervous if I take her to a game. Penny Hardaway gonna be Mr. Steal Your Girl, and it's a wrap. It's over with me, man.
That would be
Yeah,
so
man.
mess. That'd be crazy. Y'all
Man.
at the game ringside seat, and Penny just give that look over to her, and then it's over with.
Bruh,
It's
telling
like
you,
them. It's
man.
like them videos of that dude that's a pimp that be dancing and shit, like lick his finger and touch the girl on the forehead.
Right.
Like he'll be like that shit.
It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I told her, you know what I'm saying, if I ever see not, you know what? I'm off of Chloe Bailey now, man. I'm off of Chloe. I'm trying to think like who would give her a run for her money if I ever saw my celebrity crush in public, man. I don't know what it is, man. It's something about Eva that just does it for me, man.
Eva
The model.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who?
Eva Marcel.
Oh.
Yeah, it's something about Eva, dog.
Oh, okay. That's kind of a left field move for you.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. It's not what you would think. You know what I'm saying? The usual
No.
suspects. Yeah. It's always been Eva for me, man. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
mine are well known, so it's
Yeah.
not even I think, and I've mentioned this before, but it bears repeating. Tiana Taylor, there's something about Tiana Taylor. Like if she was around Memphis and I just like bumped into her, I'd be like, oh, hey. Like I feel like she could like put me in a headlock
Yeah.
and then just kind of like throw me over and shit. Just
So
do
you like them American Gladiator looking women, huh?
like
Yeah.
I bet she could just drop kick the fuck out of me. Just at random. I'm in there cooking dinner for her, and then she'll just come in and just and just fuck me.
Stupid, dog. Man. Yeah, see, that's like a fetish of yours, man.
I
You
think
like
it
it.
is. I think
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Her body wise, crazy, but her jawline is a little bit too distinguished. It's too strong for me, man.
I mean, to me, she's like the modern Grace Jones.
Ooh, that's a good comparison. That's
Very good because
comparison.
that's the same thing. Because I remember with Grace Jones. Grace Jones, when I was younger, made me feel funny. Like especially in Boomerang, I was like, why am I? I kind of like this, but she's not like that typical, black beauty. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But there's something about Grace Jones, and it's the same thing with Tiana Taylor. It's just there's something about her. I didn't get to see that movie she was in, but I gotta check it out. She
did her thing. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was a little suspicious. I ain't know going into it, but she really did a great job, man. I can see why she's gonna be up for awards. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna get some nominations. Coming up next year, man, because that movie is on point. It really is.
And she's starting to become like this triple threat with the acting, the singing. She's directing. I know she directed a couple of television episodes and stuff. Mm-hmm. She's flexing. Flexing.
Yeah, man. You think she's the breadwinner now in that household with her and Iman Shumpert?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I think it's about equal. Because Iman got his podcast and it's still doing, and he can still sign on, veterans
Yeah.
minimum somewhere. He has not officially retired.
Oh, I mean, he probably played the big three. We're gonna talk about the big three coming up because he'll be here in Memphis this weekend, man. But yeah, but as far as NBA, nah, it's over with NBA wise.
So
It's
I
simple.
mean, I think it's about even. They
Yeah.
got the like. I think she creeping up on him
Yeah,
because she's starting to do a whole bunch of. We'll see what happens. We'll see what 2024 has in store for her because
no doubt.
hopefully this writer strike and actor strike is all over and everybody can get back to work and entertain us. But I think that household is pretty 50-50. I think
Yeah.
for the youngins, I think that household it's not close, but as of right now, I feel entertainment wise, they're the closest thing. They're this generation's Denzel and Pauletta. You know what I'm saying? Denzel Washington and his wife, they down for each other,
Yeah.
mutual respect and all
Right.
of that stuff. I think that's if this generation needs a couple that is kind of sort of in their age range to look up to as mutually respectful of each other.
Mhm.
Iman Shumpert, Tiana Taylor. I think
That's a good one. Maybe this generation's Ozzy Davis and what was Ozzy's
Ruby
wife's
Dee.
name? Yeah,
Ruby.
Yeah, Ozzy and Ruby. Yeah, because Iman's a pretty good actor also. I know we were talking about The Chi earlier. He's in The Chi. He appears in a couple episodes, man.
I know he's in a BET movie too, BET TV series.
Straight up.
I think he's doing that. So
yeah, man, definitely, man. So I can see that. And I can't believe I'm gonna say this, bro. You know who's overrated to me now? I can't believe I'm saying this, man. Hell must have frozen over. It's pigs flying in the air right now.
Hold on, let me get ready.
The Cowboys have won a Super Bowl because Beyonce is so fucking overrated to me now, man.
Okay. I'll let you get.
I don't know what it is, man. Like I just don't see. She look like her mama now. Like Beyonce is not fine to me no more, man.
You letting Beyonce go?
She look like Tina now.
You gotta let Beyonce go.
I gotta let her go, man. It's sad. We had a 20-year run.
Yeah, to run. Yeah,
25-year run ever since high school, but
highs and lows.
Damn.
She was always cute.
Yeah.
She was never like a knockout for me. She was always cute. So
yeah.
Sheila said the Beehive gonna get you. It's gonna be some swarm shit happening to
your ass. Bring them. I ain't scared. I said what I said.
Oh,
Beyonce, all right now. It ain't. She's soccer mom fine now. You know what I'm talking about? She's not like diva, superstar, glamorous fine. She like minivan.
Soccer mom.
She's minivan fine now, man.
She who mom that is right over there.
Right. Like if you saw her at Costco or Sam's Club or something, you'd be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like she's not Beyonce no more, man.
She would be at Costco. She wouldn't be at Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Beyonce is Costco all the way.
Oh, no doubt.
She's not.
No doubt,
she's
man.
Not Sam's Club.
And maybe that's just what it's supposed to be, man. Because you got the babies now, Blue and the twins. You know what I'm saying? She's starting to fill out a little bit. And that's cool. Like Beyonce was not gonna be looking like Beyonce forever. You know what I'm saying?
But I was gonna say something, but I'm not trying to get shanked by the Beehive. I was gonna say something horrible.
Man, I ain't scared no Beehive. I ain't scared of none of that shit. Okay, bring them on.
Yes, Lemonade was a genius album. Just saying that right now.
Yeah, man. Shout out to B, man. What's up, Brandon? Hard at work, man. My guy, man, working that OT, getting that OT money. Yeah, I said it. I'll talk about it. Beyonce, my homegirl, we went to school together. Well, not really, but we kind of like grew up in the same area, same part of Houston. So yeah, I can talk about it. You know what I'm talking about? That's my homegirl right there, man. She look like a soccer mom, and that's fine. It's okay. Soccer moms, they cute. They all right. But yeah, but like Beyonce, she's off my top 5, man. She's not in my top 5 right now.
Top 5.
She's not in my top 5, bro.
I gotta reevaluate. I can't even remember what my top 5 is. I gotta reevaluate that. I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
know. I know.
sure.
We touched on it one time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's about the same. I mean, Serena's still number one. I don't think
Mm,
that's gonna change, but there's definitely 2 to 5 is probably gonna be some shuffling.
yeah, man. Yeah, soccer mom. Okay, Beyonce looks like she's going to get the snack.
And she had to go. Actually, you know what? I might have to Serena had to mess up and let that white boy get her pregnant again. So she kind of actually falling down. I need a new number one.
A new
I
number
need a new
one.
number one.
A new
I need
number
a new
one,
number
man.
one. I don't know who that is, but I need a new one. Actually, no,
Mm.
I ain't even gonna. No, my new number one. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna debut my new number one right now is Janelle Monae.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Janelle Monae is my new number one.
I should have known. I should have known, man. You worship her, bro.
I do.
You worship at her feet.
I do. There's something interesting, and I know we talked about this a couple weeks ago. And man, again, I hope some of our ladies come in and talk about it, or any of the ladies that are in the chat could come and talk about this. But there's a difference between I feel with women, like owning their sexuality, right?
Mhm.
So there's a difference between how Megan Thee Stallion owns her sexuality, how Cardi and someone called Ice Spice, how they own their sexuality versus a Janelle Monae, like Sheila said earlier, Janet Jackson, who's been owning her sexuality since the mid 90s. There's a difference between that, but there's something about how Janelle does it versus how a lot of these rappers do it that is a turn on for me. Something clicks in my brain about that, because it's not I'm gonna ride your dick and I'm gonna slob on your dick and all of that stuff. Like that shit, yeah, it's great. Will I love it? Absolutely. But that's not exactly, for me being 45 years old, that's not what I'm looking for now. Maybe 20 years ago that was something that I was looking for, but now at 45, that's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So yeah, I fully fucking worship her.
I'm glad you brought her up, because it actually was one of the things I wanted to talk about. I don't know if you saw India Ari, her comments about, Janelle Monae. Not so much like naming her specifically, but you knew that she was actually talking about her though. And I mean, I think it's a fair criticism. Like, okay, this whole sexual revolution that Janelle Monae is on right now, where was this shit at 5 years ago? You know what I'm saying? 10 years ago. Like, did somebody tell Janae, hey, you get more exposure, more social media likes, you would trend more, you would sell more records if you showed your ass more. Like, when did that change happen with her, man?
I mean, look, I like I said earlier, I think I compare it to when Janet dropped the Velvet Rope. That's what I compare it to. When Janet dropped the Velvet Rope, everybody was like, what is happening? And then she dropped Anytime, Any Place.
Yeah, but even then, Lee, I see where you're going, but even then, it wasn't so much exposure though. You know what I'm saying? As far as titties out, ass out, Janet was more like on some dominatrix type shit. You know what I'm talking about?
But that was the same time with the Rolling Stone cover. And
okay, that was 93. That was 93. You're right. You know what I'm saying? Janet had to show us she was a grown woman. That's fine. But it seemed like Janelle is like on a mission. You know what I'm saying? Like she's on some Lizzo type stuff right now. Like the less clothes, the better. Everywhere she goes, man.
I mean, look again. Let's switch. I think that there's always something when you're growing, when you grow up, when you start growing and you start getting more comfortable in your skin. Another example that I'll bring up. Let's move the women to the side. Let's bring dudes into this factor. When D'Angelo dropped Untitled, that was, at the time, that was him kind of being comfortable in his skin, owning his sexuality and putting it out there in a way that I would say is kind of similar to what Janelle and Janet did, but was still kind of seen as
Yeah.
racy and all
Yeah.
of that stuff. So I think that there's a level of personal maturity that is happening with a lot of these people. Look, I'm not saying I'm going to be start walking around, with no shirt on and everything. Actually, I'm lying. I get these when I get these abs right, I'm gonna be a fucking monster, because
Yeah.
I'm at that point now. I've never looked the way that I look right now.
Mhm.
So I think for me, that kind of maturing side is like, oh shit, I've worked really hard at this.
Right.
I want to showcase it to other people and let them know, hey, I've been putting in the work, doing this and that and the other. You about to see this. I'm showing it off. And like I said last time we were on the show, what Janelle said, she's in her thick season right now. What do we as men hope and pray for as soon as the weather starts getting better? Sundress season like a motherfucker. Because we want to see y'all women owning your sexuality. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
So, speaking of sundress season, how has it been so far? Has it been a good start? Because I think we're kind of like at halfway point, halftime for sundress season.
I have no idea. I would venture out to say maybe it's been disappointing, because I haven't really been out. You would probably know better than me because you've been out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go out.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. You more the expert on what that's been like. I don't think, you know what? If it has been disappointing, it's because people like Sheila and her friends going out on cruises and shit. They taking their sundresses on the international waters.
This guy here, man. I mean, I can't say it's been a success or a disappointment. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I mean, it's been sundresses. It's been what else out here, man? The ladies been wearing this summer, man. The booty shorts, like you know what I'm talking about? Like they out here.
Yeah.
They out here, man. But
have you been wearing your hoochie daddy shorts?
Hey, man, see, come on, bro. Come on, man. I do not subscribe to hoochie daddy season, man. I don't do that, man.
I got mine. I got my first pair. I rocked them. I was happy as a motherfucker.
Man, you be out here wearing the thigh shorts, man.
Yep. And you know what though? See, I was too conservative though. I didn't go out on the stroll. I didn't go out on the hoochie daddy stroll and try to get some cat calls and shit. So we'll see. I got I just I did laundry a couple days ago. They ready. So I gotta have I got my little mini speaker right here. So I'm gonna hook it up with my phone. So every time when I put them on and I start walking around, there's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house.
Bro. You on your Janelle Monáe shit out here, man. This guy here, man. What's next, man? What's next? Next you gonna tell me you got your hoochie daddy shorts on out here, man, and then you gonna have the filter on your Facebook profile, man. Have you seen that the new AI pictures everybody's posting?
I've been seeing If I start doing that, something's wrong with me.
Yeah, this man gonna have an AI picture with his hoochie daddy shorts on as a profile pic, man. That's what's coming next.
No, yeah. That, I don't know. I just got to make sure. Look. You might have to lock me up if for whatever reason I start wearing a romper. If I own a romper, you better not. You better not, bro. You better come get me,
bro.
You better program me.
Me and Brandy will personally come over there and beat you up, bro.
I give you permission to do that. I give you permission because I've taken it too far.
Way too far. Way too far, bro. Way too far, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, I see y'all. Y'all still ugly as hell with y'all's AI filters. I want y'all to know. Okay. Y'all still ugly out here. Ain't nothing changed. All right. If you was ugly before, You're still ugly after you spend $2.99 to get your little AI portraits. Okay, it's a dope idea. But and I've seen people, they got a whole photo spread of AI pictures now, man. You know, but I ain't about to pay for that shit. I would barely do it if it was free. Folks out here paying $2.99. I saw some with like $7.99 to pay for the app, man. A monthly thing, man.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
That's like,
Y'all
I
still
don't
ugly.
like. This is some Black Mirror shit. There's some Black Mirror shit happening. And people, if you've never seen Black Mirror, watch Black Mirror, except for the first episode of season 1. Don't watch that. Trust me. But it's like everything we are seeing over and over again with Black Mirror and this technology that rules us. And everybody's like, oh, it's just a show. But them damn demon dogs that they already developed, that's in an episode of Black Mirror. This idea of recording and mechanical bees and shit. Man, we super close to some Black Mirror shit.
It's scary, bro. It really
only
is.
One of those
man.
episodes are good. Like only one of those episodes has a happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like 8 seasons of that show.
Yeah.
And only one episode has a happy ending.
Straight up. You know, I have yet to watch it, man.
Don't watch the first episode of season 1.
What's wrong with the first episode?
Don't watch. I don't know. I don't have to just don't.
Is it trash or
No, it is disturbing as fuck. It is disturbing as fuck.
I gotta watch it now.
No, you don't.
I like disturbing things.
No, you do not.
No,
You don't like this.
Okay.
Don't watch it. I'm not even joking. Like this is me being a friend. Because if I was fucking with you, I'd be like, yeah, go watch. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
No, don't
do it.
watch the
All
first
right,
episode of season 1 of Black
Season
Mirror.
1, episode 1. Don't do it.
Do not skip that one. Everything else is cool.
Well, can you give me a little hint? It's like what's all about?
You gonna make me say it, huh?
I mean, like you ain't got to like say it, but kind of give me like, you know. All right, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I won't say it. I'll give you the term. I'll give you the term. I'll just say this: bestiality.
It's fucking animal porn. That's what it is. Animal porn. The first episode.
That's all I can say. That's it. That's it. I've said too
What,
much.
it's like horses sleeping with chicks or something.
I've said too much already. I know, Jamaica. Like I don't even understand. Let him be by himself when he watches. Make sure all the lights off. Put him in a room and be like,
Oh,
"This
wow.
is what you get."
Wow. Hey man, what you see is what you get, right? All right, as we transition, man, let's talk about your boy. Let's talk about your boy Victor Wembanyama. Excuse me. San Antonio Spurs, first overall pick. All right, he had a hell of a week in Vegas, man. It started with the Britney Spears incident. All right, where Britney got backhand. Get out of here, you poor white trash. All right, Britney Spears got backhanded by Victor Wembanyama's security guard. Even though it was her own hand that smacked her, man, which is crazy. But so that happened.
Why are you hitting yourself?
Right. So that happened. And then he had his first summer league game. Didn't go as well. Didn't go as planned. Only had 9 points in that first game. But he showed why he is the number 1 pick in his second game in summer league. He put up 21?
27.
27 points. It was like 12 boards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So he showed up.
Yeah.
He showed, and after that, they shut him down. They said, that's it. That's all y'all gonna see until preseason, which I think is a smart move. You know, go ahead and shut it down because he has nothing else to prove at this point. And I mean, he's a 19-year-old kid, Lee. So of course there's gonna be, you know, some first game jitters. He's gonna be nervous, but he did his thing. You know, and even though the first game wasn't great, he still had 5 blocks, bro. In the first game, like he did his job. He did what he's supposed to do, man. So, you know, everybody was talking about, oh, he gonna be a bust. Like y'all are wild. Y'all are crazy. First summer league game, 19-year-old kids been playing in Europe, it's gonna be a minute before he transitions to the NBA game, man. But just give me your thoughts. I know you're a big Spurs fan. What were your thoughts on the kid Victor Wembanyama?
I mean, it was what I expected. I didn't expect him to just ball out and all of that stuff. He did what he's supposed to do. Um, I like the fact that they shut him down. Pop signed a 5-year extension, so he just gonna sit and just
Pop got that bag, yo.
pick Pop's brain for the rest of the off season, working out. No media. He's kind of pulling a bit of a Tim Duncan-esque kind of thing, where he's just going to kind of disappear into the ether and just get ready for the season. It's going to be a long season for him. That an extremely young team. They still got a ton of cap space. Who knows? They might still pull a move here or two. One thing that I think is going to be very interesting is how the Rookie of the Year is going to match up, because Chet Holmgren, remember him?
Right.
He's coming out of nowhere.
Right.
So it's going to be like those two. Right now, it really seems like they're 1 and 1A for the Rookie of the Year, because his rookie year was taken from him.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting, like the battle of just the lanky forward centers. But
don't forget about Scoot Henderson up there in Portland. If once they trade Dame, that's gonna be Scoot's team right there. He can put up all the shots he wants, man.
It's gonna be the expectations for him this season for the entire team. I think people in San Antonio are kind of easing back on their expectations. Right. It's not going to be like when Duncan came in and had David Robinson back from injury and they immediately made the playoffs. That's not how this team is built right now. This is, if they get 30, 35 wins this season, I think that'll be a successful season.
Oh, no doubt. Oh, more than successful. I think that's a great year. If they get 35 wins, maybe threaten to be a play-in team, somewhere in that 9-10 seed area. If they're knocking on that door, all season long, I think that's an awesome year, man. Let me get your thoughts on, speaking of like play-in and all that, man. What are your thoughts on the new in-season championship, in-season tournament? Have you heard about that?
I've heard about it. I mean, someone will have to sit me down and explain it to me, because that looks so weird. At just that, like, it feels so. And again, maybe because I'm showing my age and all of that stuff, all of this extras. Like, it took me a couple of years to be okay with the play-in game, but now we're just talking in-season tournaments.
Right.
We want to make this game a global game.
Right.
There's always been talks about a team that's in England having a professional NBA team. It's I don't know how I feel about it. I'll have to look at it when it happens and see how it will help or hurt any of the teams. I think it feels like it's just adding more games to the season, even though I know a certain amount of teams will be available to play in the in-season tournament. But it's more games, more wear and tear on these people's bodies. Thank goodness their contracts are guaranteed, but I don't know how I feel about it yet.
Yeah,
I guess
me neither. Yeah,
I mean, if I'll be like any type of fan. If
you go watch just for curiosity's sake,
right?
To see,
if it benefits the Spurs or the Grizzlies, awesome. That'll be great.
I think what it's of course the NBA, like I said, it's a global game, and they're trying the soccer model. When soccer teams have like in-season tournaments and World Cups and all that, different type of cups they have in soccer, man. So they're trying to model it kind of like towards a soccer thing, man. And that's fun. That's cool. But I mean, I think in actuality, they're doing too much, because who cares if you're an in-season champion? Like you won an in-season NBA tournament in December. Who gives a shit? Everybody plays, to win the chip, the real thing, man. And then now I think it's also, like I said, they want to be like soccer in a way. And then also this is the NBA. You know, they're thinking on a broad scale as far as like the young teams, right? We mentioned the Spurs. I can see the Spurs winning in season tournament this year. You know, because like the teams that actually contending for championships could care less about it. So teams like Detroit, Orlando. You know, I think this is something for like the NBA is trying to keep those young teams, those NBA markets, the Orlando's, Detroit's. They're trying to keep them invested, right? Houston. They're trying to keep them invested in the season because they know it's going to be a long year, you know, for those young teams, man. So I think that's their way of trying to keep those type of teams, those markets invested in the season. And like I say, if it works, great. But I mean, I still don't get it at this point. Like I saw the idea of a play-in tournament, having those teams have a chance to make the playoffs. You know, the 9 seeds, 10 seeds. Cool. I saw that. I got that. But I just don't get. I just don't understand why. What was the need for this to even be at this point? You know.
I mean, if they're gonna do it and make it interesting for me, like to make it interesting, and those teams that have absolutely no shot at making the playoffs,
right?
Will then make it worth their while. You know, the winner of the in-season tournament gets extra, 5-10% chance to get the number 1 pick or something like that.
Something like that. And I heard like the winner, I'm gonna have to double check this, but I believe I heard that the winning team of the NBA in-season tournament, they each get $500,000.
Okay.
That ain't nothing. It's pocket change for them fools, man.
Hey, for the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 12th man on the roster.
I mean, but they're still making millions per year, though. You know,
they put a little nest egg, tuck that away.
Man.
Hey, average NBA players broke in 3 years after they retire. So
that's Magic City money right there. That's Zion Williamson money spent on his side chick. Okay, for real, man.
That is the worst looking side chick I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, bro. So this is why you my guy. Like, bro, if you gonna risk it all, right, and go through all this ridicule, have everybody going in on you, at least get a better looking chick. That chick is busted, bro.
They don't make them like how
they don't make them like they used to
like that back in the day.
No. You know what I'm saying? Like you literally picked the ugliest porn star you could find. Like, come on now.
And that's saying a lot.
That's saying a lot.
That is saying a lot.
You risked it all for the ugliest looking porn star ever, man.
With so many genres and so many different styles of porn, with so many different subgenres of porn. Like, I don't get it, man. You know what though? Hey, what can I say? The heart wants what the heart wants.
Hey man, we know them South Carolina dudes, they don't make the best decisions, man. We've seen that, man. Zion, they don't make good decisions, bro. Maybe it's the South Carolina thing. Maybe in his eye, that's the finest thing in the world. He coming from South Carolina, he don't know no better, man.
See, this is what's messed up about. This is another thing that was messed up about COVID. I'm gonna say this right now. COVID restricted everybody from traveling.
Yeah,
if there was no COVID, a lot of these folks remember back in the day when dudes would be traveling overseas to get their chicks. COVID fucked that up.
Yeah,
it was just like, oh well, I mean,
right.
There you go over there,
right?
Because I'm sorry, if I'm in that position, I'm that talented, I got that much money, and I got people falling at my feet. I'm going international.
But bro, come on, I'm going to Africa. You know how many fine chicks in Africa? I'm bringing back a bad African side chick. I'm going to Ghana. You hear me?
Oh,
I'm going to where else I'm gonna go, man?
Ghana, Nigeria, Sudan, Somalia. Come on, Sierra. Shout out to Sierra Leone. Salome.
What's the little island I'm thinking about on the west coast of Africa? Cape Verde?
No, man, fuck them. Them Cape Verdeans, fuck them Cape Verdeans. No, you're talking about the Ivory Coast, man. Côte
d'Ivoire. Yeah.
Look, that's one of that. I love this. Is one of the things I love because Olympics are next year, and I love watching the Parade of Nations. Love watching the Parade of Nations because I get to see all them African countries and all them beautiful African women, them African, Afro Brazilian, Afro Latinas, all of them in the Parade of Nations looking immaculate. I love it. I can't
I'm
wait.
telling you, man. Hey, if I had that NBA money, man, if I was Zion, I'm bringing back an African chick. She ain't gonna speak no English. Okay, she ain't gonna wear no clothes. All right, what Eddie Murphy say? Eddie, why you treat me like that?
Look, man, no, it's not like that anymore. Look,
I know, I'm bullshit. Yeah, but
they bad motherfuckers now.
yeah,
They
I
smarter than
heard it's
everybody.
lavish over there, bro.
Shoot. But what's so great though, that's the thing. I think it's taken some time and we still kind of building up to it. I feel like right now, let's go back from 2022 to now, and hopefully from infinity to infinity and beyond.
Mhm.
African women from Africa are getting mad flowers now. Mad flowers. Very deservedly so.
For sure.
There was a moment where it was just like, no Afro and they Afro's fucked up and they no.
Getting a lot of love now, man.
Ooh.
The music has taken over, Afro beats. Man, shout out to Tim's, you know what I'm saying? Man, Burna Boy. Man, Afro beats is the shit right now, man. Definitely.
It's
Definitely, man. Yeah, man. Hey, we about to get on down, man. We got unpopular opinions coming up, our final thoughts and take on whatever we want to talk about, man, before we get up out of here, man. Shout out to the homie Keith. What up, twin? Checking us out, man. I appreciate you, twin. What's going on, my guy, man? Shout out to everybody checking out YouTube, man, Facebook and everything right now. Appreciate y'all. Jorge, what's good? My dog Jorge in the building, man. You know what I'm saying?
Jorge knows.
Yeah,
he knows.
Man.
That's my brother. He knows.
Already.
He knows.
He know what the business is.
He knows.
For sure, man. Meet, what's going on, Jamaica, man? We in here, man. It's gang, man. Essential AF podcast gang in the building, man. Unpopular opinions, our final thoughts, just to get whatever's on our heart, man, to get it out, man. I got one tonight, Lee, but I'm gonna let you start it out, dog. What you got?
I'm gonna say this one just because we were talking about it off air earlier. My unpopular opinion is why in the world are summer vacations getting shorter and shorter for educators? That's not cool. We got out, and this is everything that I'm saying is not a knock on my school, the school that I work at, because I know they have no control over that. It's a knock on the system. My school got out a week after everybody else got out, and we got to go back in 10 days. Whatever happened to getting out the first week of June and not coming back until the last week of August, maybe the first week of September? Why is that? Yeah. And please miss me with saying, oh, because of COVID, we got to catch up and blah, blah, blah. No, we don't. Yeah. We ain't got to catch up.
Yeah.
No. Let us actually enjoy, as educators, our break, because it takes at least this, for me, I don't know about the other teachers, but for me, it takes at least 2 to 3 weeks to get all of that out of my system before I can fully start enjoying my break, regardless of whether I go out of town or whatever, because I don't do any of that. But if I want to, I'm not the type of person that as soon as school gets out, I'm going to hop on a plane and go somewhere else. I'm still in school mode. So something needs to be done with that.
Yeah. I'm with you, man. I'm with you, dog. We gotta take it back to the old school, man. We got out around the weekend of Memorial Day weekend or the weekend before. All right. And we didn't go back to school to the end of August. Okay. The last week of August, we went back to school. Let's take it back to those days, man.
And then we had that first week to get acclimated.
Right.
And then we had a 3-day weekend.
Labor Day weekend.
And then we jumped back in.
And then we was at it. Right. That made sense to me. Makes all the sense to me, man. Maybe if I was a mayor of Memphis, maybe I could make that happen, man. Because that's what I want to talk about, man. My unpopular opinion right now, man. I want to share with y'all. But yeah, as far as the mayor of Memphis race going on right now, we still got a few more months before election day. I think election day is like October 5th. And y'all already know where I'm at. Gang over here, Paul Young for mayor. You know what I'm saying? That's family right there, dog. So, and not only because he's family, but I feel like that he is the right man to lead Memphis into, the next generation, or whatever you want to say, the next stage of Memphis greatness. I think he's the man to make that happen. But here's my unpopular opinion, man. That's a very unpopular opinion right there. Shout out to Keith, man.
Too many
flags running, man. Okay. I don't know if I would say that, but what I would say, I feel like the wrong man is running. And I feel like that he is going to divide it to where it's going to be a problem. He's going to divide the votes. And you already know where I'm going with this, Lee.
I already know.
Willie Harrington, if you don't sit your old 82-year-old ass down somewhere, you was mayor for fucking 20-some years. Why are you running again? Excuse me, Willie H. Harrington. Okay. Dr. Willie H. Harrington. And the H stands for has been. Get out the race. The H stands for has been. Get out of the race, man.
I think I may be wrong on this, but I might have seen some unofficial poll saying that he's currently leading.
That's what, yeah, I saw that too. And
it's like 23% of the vote.
I saw that.
That's dangerous.
I saw that, Lee. That's very dangerous. And that's what I'm saying. That's why, bro, like I said, Willie Harrington did great things for Memphis. That we can't deny that, right? He was one of the guys that was instrumental in bringing the Grizzlies here. That's a feather in his cap that he can always lay claim to. Like, he was a big part of getting the Memphis Grizzlies here from Vancouver. And all the other great things he did for the city. The Tyson Lennox Lewis fight. Yes. He was instrumental in that as well. I give him that. I give him his credit. But bro, it's time for young blood. It's time for new blood to lead this city into the right direction. You know what I'm talking about? 100%. And I feel like Willie is holding up progress at this point.
Yes.
He really is, man.
I have nothing against him as a person. I've met him several times back in the day when I was bartending, up until all of the little scandalous shit.
Right.
But face to face, when I met him, cool dude. But I agree. That his time has passed.
His time is gone. It's right. It's gone. He had several times. Well, I swear to God, he was mayor for what? 16 years or more?
Longer than that. I know he
was longer than that.
It felt like longer. It felt like at least 20, because he was mayor when I moved here in 2000.
Right.
And I maybe the last, I don't know, I want to say maybe 2010 was the last time. I don't know, but it wasn't the 2010s, but it was close to the 2010s.
This thing right here. Yeah.
John,
he's such a fucking hater, bro. Such a hater, dog.
There he is.
Such a hater, bro.
There he is.
Yeah, man. Which I don't know. Cuz out here, he raised the most money out of anybody. Cuz he raised the most money out of anybody. He's getting his name out there. Like, my cuz out here doing big things, man. But like I said, I'm all for competition, right? But bro, what you look like if you was mayor for 16 years, you 80 years old, and you trying to run again? Man, sit your old ass down somewhere before you break a hip. The fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Look, I mean, I'm not saying that he's doing the same, like he has the same kind of political affiliation as these two, but he sees Biden, he sees Trump, and these other old motherfuckers that are like, oh, they're gonna do it. I'm gonna
That's
do
a
it too.
great point. I never even thought about that, man.
I don't make Memphis great again.
Bro.
But I'm with you 100%. Dr. Harrington, please, no more.
With
And
all
what I
due
think,
respect.
with all due respect,
With all due respect.
unless because this was a thing that happened the last time that he ran, he needs to do debates. He needs to do debates because
Yeah,
he
I ain't
didn't
seen
do a
him in no
debate.
debates, man.
He didn't
I
do a
haven't seen
debate
him.
last
Right.
time because I remember, shout out to Tammy Sawyer, who's a genius and a straight up G. She was calling Harrington and Strickland out. It was like,
Mm,
debate me, motherfuckers, and they
right.
didn't do it. There's
Yeah.
a lot of candidates now.
Right.
You cannot avoid doing a debate.
Yeah, man.
Cannot.
I mean, and like I said, he had his time. I remember being at the Grizzly games, man, being down there at the Lexus Lounge after the game. And this was after his run was over with. This was during the time AC Wharton was the mayor, right? You know, and but Willie H. Harrington was still down there shaking hands, taking pictures, kissing babies, like he was still the man. Like he was still the mayor even after his time was over with, bro. It's time to fall back, man.
Deny that impact. I mean,
he had a great impact. And like this ain't the first time that he's tried to run again. Like I think last run he tried to go again, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The last go round,
right?
But see, the last go round, I think he had a under the table deal with Strickland to specifically keep Tammy Sawyer from winning. I think that's what that was because, like I said, Tammy was calling him out to debate, and both because those were the only three candidates. Was just those three, and Tammy was like, okay, if this is going to be us three, let's debate. Call them out over and over and over and over again. They never wanted to debate. They never wanted to debate.
I feel you.
So that's why I think there was an under the table deal that Strickland had with Harrington, and was like, hey, you know, take some of her votes, because he knew he wasn't going to fucking win.
Yeah, man. Keith said that Willie was the no nonsense mayor. I mean, that has its time and place. You know, he was Joe Clark. You know, he was our version of Joe Clark, Eastside High School. You know, they used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they call me Batman. Like that was him.
You know, them haters off.
Mr. Get the hell out of my office. Yeah, that was catchy. That was nice.
Great.
But I'm telling you, man, like the vision for this city, we need young blood, man. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? We need young blood in the mayor's office, man, that can relate to the young people. Willie can't relate to the young people no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I wish Willie would wake up one morning and be like, you know what, man, my influence and power, if I put this behind, not even my cousin, but it's anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Put your influence behind anybody else and just realize, you know what, it's time for a new voice. Yep. They heard my voice for 16, 20 years. Yep. It's time for a new voice, man.
Yep.
You know?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
There's nothing wrong with
that, man. Yeah. hey, Sean. Hey, there's a line, bro. Don't cross that line, dog. Don't cross that line, bro. That's all I would say. I've been drinking too. I might say some things. I might say some things to you. But yeah, man, definitely like Willie Harrington and the Willie H. Harrington, and the H stands for hold up. The H stands for my hip. All right. It's time to just chill out, bro. Like you had your time, man. Let somebody else run with it, man. At this point, that's all I gotta say, man.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. Do you think you could ever run for any type of political office here in the city, just locally? Do you think, would that be something that you would want to try?
You know what? I
think city council or some shit.
I think I would. I think I slick would, man. If I was living here long term, for the rest of my days, I think I would try. Because I care. I really do care about the city. I care about the people. I still have hope. I care about the young people here, man. I think I would try to run for some type of office, man. If the opportunity presented itself, I feel like I know a few folks out here. I could go out there and make some noise, man. But my heart would have to be in it 100% to do it. What about you, man? You think you could do it?
I think I could, but I think I would get discouraged real easy after finding out, all of the loopholes and all of the
Yeah,
backdoor deals and stuff.
yeah,
It would be like it'd be like my first year of teaching. My first
yeah.
year of teaching, it would be like, yeah, I'm gonna change the world. And then halfway through my term, I'd be like, damn, I can't do
Right.
shit.
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
takes a different level of dedication to,
for
like, I
sure.
respect anybody that runs for any type of political office, because it
No
takes a
doubt.
different level of dedication to do that.
It does, man. It's a
I,
calling. It really is. Like
yeah,
if you're really there to serve the people, even the politicians with the best intentions still have, you can still kind of fall by the wayside. Even unintentionally, you can still find yourself in problems, find yourself in troubles you didn't even see coming, man. You know, Politics is a dirty game. It really is, man.
yeah.
But if you can hold your head high and still have the morals and and the standards and everything that you live on, that you stand on, and you can still ride on that and stand 10 toes down, then kudos to you, man.
I think
Definitely.
the most I would, if I wanted to run for something, I think the highest I would go for me personally would be like school board.
Yeah.
I could vote for JC. He would
This
the
guy,
most.
man. This guy, man. Hey, Sean. Hey, bro. It's on site. When I see you, it's on site, bro. All right. I ain't saying shit. Just know it's on site, dog. Just know that. Tell you, man. I'm going to block this dude, man. Something going forward, man. He always
He
hating.
ain't been here in weeks, so he trying to knock the rust off.
He always hating, bro. He's never has a positive word, man. Always hating.
He only talking this shit because Brandon ain't here.
That's right, man. Damn, yeah. Nah, it ain't all little. Nah, it's on site. On site. You hear me? On site, bro. I'm telling you, man. Nah, that's my guy, man. But hey, man, it's been a good show, man. Lee, we do pretty good, man. When it's me
Not
and
bad.
you.
Not bad.
We don't have them other busters, Sharita, Jasmine, and Brandon, man. We do all right, man.
I know. Sharita out there making appointments.
Right. We're gonna have to check in with her. We're gonna tap in with her and see what type of appointments she out here running, man. These streets, man.
Jasmine. Did she announce here?
I don't. She never announced,
Okay, well, I'm not gonna say anything.
so we're not gonna say no. All
I'm not
right,
gonna say
we're
I'm not
gonna save it for.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay, next time she come on, we'll
Yeah,
let her
next time
go and
she
make
comes
that
on,
announcement,
let her
man.
do that
Because
herself. But
it's
Jasmine
yeah,
holding it down.
yeah.
Just say that.
She's holding it down.
Jasmine
out
is
here,
holding
man.
it down.
Yeah,
Brandon getting that bag.
getting that money, man. We the only slackers over here.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
The only one that ain't got shit going
You
on.
know what I'm talking about? For real, man. Hey, shout out to my 88.5 FM family, man. Shout out to Brother John. Shout out to Kavan J, man. Shout out to them brothers, man. Y'all can check me out each and every Friday right there on 88.5, man. So as soon as I get out of work, bro, I go to the station and I do my thing, man. We always have some fun. We talk about trending topics, pop culture, whatever's going on, man. We talk about it on 88.5, man. The voice of SCMS, Shelby County, Memphis Schools. Yeah. MSCS?
Memphis Shelby County School.
That's right. Voice of MSCS. I'm going to get it one day.
Hopefully.
Yeah, man. Hey,
So
man.
you're doing that, is that every day or just on certain days?
Well, on certain days right now, every Friday, I go.
Friday. Okay, that's
every
good.
Friday I go up there, man. Because I love radio. That's my first love, my passion, man. So, just trying to make things happen, man. Trying to get back in the dough. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great place to do it.
It
I love
really
88.
is.
I love
It
88.5.
really is, man. From like 5 to 7, Sean, I'll be at 88.5, man, on Fridays, and hopefully, it grows even bigger, man. I can expand on my role there, man. Yeah. You know what? That's it, man. That's it, dog. That's it. It's time to end the show, man.
I was
On site, bro.
gonna say I need to just bum rush 88.5 and then Sean just come in and say that.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I just
This face was made for the Tizu. You hear me? Do you hear me?
Sure.
I might even do TV soon. You never know. You never know where I'm gonna pop up.
This is the closest that I'm gonna get to TV. I don't need to be on nobody's TV. I'm gonna fuck up and say the wrong shit.
I know, right? I know, man.
I do that. Like, this is the perfect platform for me where I
For
can
sure.
safely say whatever the fuck I
And I
want.
appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we about to get on down, man, for my dog, leader teacher, man. Shout out to Brandon. Shout out Sharita. Shout out Jasmine. I'm your boy, JC. And we remind each and every one of you guys, you are all essential as fuck. And we out, man. Same time, same place next week. Enjoy the rest of your evening, your night. Y'all have a good night, man. We'll see y'all next time, baby.
Drink water.
Drink water, man.
Drink plenty of water.
That's right. Don't drink this right here. Don't drink this.
Don't drink that and then go outside.
Right.
You can
Don't
drink
fall
it.
out somewhere. Yeah.
Drink it. Make sure you
Yeah.
got some water next to you.
This right here, nigga. This right here. This right here, my nigga.
I don't know. I'm dry. I'm
That's right.
driving.
You don't dry.
I'm
Dry
on dry
July.
July.
Yeah.
Dry July.
Yeah. Hey, Keith, you come on anytime, bro. Next time. Next week, Keith, come on the show, man. You got an open invite. Come on the show, Keith. That's my dog right there, man. That's one of the best cameramen in the city right there, man. News Channel 3. He worked for all the news stations. Come on the show, man. I know he got some stories. I know he got some stories he can share with us.
Come
man.
on, Keith.
Yeah, man. But that's an open invite, Keith. Come on, man. Next week, Keith Caldwell, special guest, Essential AF podcast show. That's how we doing it, man.
Behind the camera.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, Lee. I'm gonna holler at you, my guy. Appreciate you, bro.
All right. Be safe.
Yes, sir.
everyone.
All right, boy. We out, man. Hey, man. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna check y'all next time. Same time, same place next week, man. Let's go, Essential AF. You know where it is. We out, baby.